Hey y'all, Trailer Trish here, and today we're going to talk all about the CSale. Okay guys, so this is for old and new PLGers alike. I'm making this video for all of you. So I've noticed that a lot of the time during the CSale, a lot of comments in the posts on the insiders group is, what's a CSale? How do you participate? What's all the details? So I'm making this video to explain everything that I have learned thus far in being a PLGer. So when I first found the brand, I was looking at two totally different bags, and I just happened to fall into the insiders group to ask, hey guys, which bag do you like most? And in that time, I quickly found out that there was a CSale coming. So first tip of advice that I would give is be an insider. If you don't know what an insider is, there is a Facebook group called the Portland Leather Goods Insiders. I think that's the name of the group. Join it, because the admins post all the time about all the best stuff that's going on with the brand. Anytime there's a new launch, a new color, a new this, a new that, and especially they have the inside scoop on when the CSale is. So there is a CSale coming up, but this video will encompass any CSale so that if anybody ever asks about the CSale again, I can post this video and answer their questions. So like I said, first thing you want to do is be an insider, because the admins are going to post when it's coming. And they usually post it about a week in advance. So we just found out about the one that's coming up a couple days ago. It's happening as of filming this video tomorrow. So this may or may not apply to you if you're watching this video in the future, but just keep that in mind. So like I said, be an insider, check the post from the admins. They will post a list of styles of all the different bags that are going to be in the CSale. So not every single style will be in the CSale, but you want to pay attention to that list, because what you're going to do with that list is make your own personal list of what it is that you want. Don't get too excited, because there's a chance you couldn't get something, and I will talk about that in a minute at the end. But make a list of your wants and put a list, maybe 1 through 5, of what you want to get. Because if you're not able to get one, then maybe you can snag another, but just always have that in mind so that you don't go, and panic when it's time and then miss out on everything. So, what you're going to want to do is make sure to check your time zone. Know your time zone. I don't know if this is the case for every CSale, but every CSale that I've participated in, I believe was at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I live in Indianapolis. That's 7 p.m. my time. So, make sure you know your time zone so you don't miss it, because it could go fast. It could go very fast. I think they said the quickest one was 7 minutes. I think they have 1,800 bags for the sale. Last time was like 1,600, and they literally go so fast. So don't forget what time you need to be on. So also go online early to check in. So you're going to want to check in early. So go ahead, hop on, portlandleathergoods.com, and you're going to go to where it says it's got the little person at the top. You want to click on it and make sure that your name pops up with your points and all that. So you're signed in so you don't miss your points, because if you don't accumulate points and you spend a lot during the sale, you're going to be like, oh no. I don't know if customer service will honor that if you go back, but you just want to be logged in. Also, because if you save your credit card information on there, or if you use the shop app like I do, you're gonna have all your information already saved so you can quickly check out. So definitely be ready for that. The next thing you're gonna want to do, in my opinion, this is just my personal preference, use Google, not Safari. I learned that the hard way. When I used Safari one time, my address kept glitching, and I was stuck in a loop of trying to fix the glitch for about 3 minutes, and then I missed out on a bag I really wanted. So I was super sad about that. So I prefer Google. I say go with Google. The admins will post a link to the sale, but I prefer not to use it, only because that link took me through Safari. But yeah, so you're going to go under the AP, which is the Almost Perfect tab on the website, and you're going to look for CSale. So you're going to go on a couple minutes early, and you're just going to keep refreshing until that time, because it's gonna fly up there, and you're gonna be like, oh my God. The panic is real. Once it's going on, you're like, you lose all focus. So stay focused, stay focused. So you're going to go under the AP tab, and you're going to look for the CSale. Once you see the CSale, what it's going to look like is just a rectangle of all these little blocks, and it's literally just going to say the name of a style. You cannot choose the color during the CSale. All you're choosing is the style of the bag. Sometimes you can't even choose the size of the bag. I think last CSale, There was a few different bags. I think the medium and large koala were bundled together. Sydney and Scarlet were bundled together, so you couldn't even decide on the style of that. The Sloan, I think, was either, you know, small or large. So just pay attention to that list that the admins post so you can be prepared, because you're gonna black out. As soon as you see it, you're gonna, oh shoot, what do I do? So just be prepared and know that it's just a list of words. Once you click on the words, however, it will pop up and give you the price of the bag. If you pay attention to the insiders group, a lot of people have previously screenshot the information on prices, so you can get a general range of maybe what the prices are going to be. I can tell you there's a couple bags that are worth it. Price-wise, they're nuts. So the CSale, the best part about it is it's an extra sweet deal because they don't tell you what color it is, and they call it C grade, but really every bag I've gotten has been beautiful and perfect and nothing's been wrong with it. I think a couple people have had like little this and that here and there, but nothing like irreparable in my opinion of what I've seen. So just have low expectations. Don't get your hopes up too high, but have fun. My first CSale was in February of 2025. That is when I decided to start making these videos, actually. So Portland Leather videos began in the end of February for me, and I've participated in 3 CSales. This one coming up is going to be my 4th, and I'm going to show you guys the bags that I got during those sales. So let's see, what else did I miss? Oh, say refresh. So then find what you want and add it to the cart and check out now. Like if you want a Nora and a large tote backpack and a full-size crossbody, click one, check out, click one, check out, click one. If you're brave and you want to try to click a couple, there's a chance one could hop out of your cart. That happened to me. Don't let that happen to you. However, you will have to pay shipping multiple times, so think about that. If you want to pay shipping multiple times, or if you want to guarantee that you get, you know, a bag, your number one choice bag, you're just going to have to kind of roll the dice on that one. That one's never going to be a guarantee. First CSale, piece of cake. Second CSale, kind of a disappointment. Third CSale, boom, I got a lot of stuff. So be prepared. Don't get your hopes up. Have fun. The CSale is so fun. It is my favorite thing ever that Portland Leather does. I love it so much. So yeah, I feel like I went over all the details. If you guys have any questions, you guys know you can comment down below, and I answer every single post or every single comment, because I want to make sure that you guys have all the information you need, because I'm not an expert, but I've done it 3 times, so I can kind of help you out if I'm able to. And I don't want to give too many tips away because I don't want to mess up my chances of scoring a bag, but personally, in my opinion, do not tell people what kind of bag you want, because I'm not going to tell you what kind of bag I want, because I don't want y'all going for the same bag as me. So just think about what you want, and just remember, it could come in any color. So be prepared for that. You could get a color you really, really want. You could get a color you don't really love, but maybe you love the style enough that the color works out for you. Or you could get a color that's never even been seen before, which did happen for me twice, actually, which was super freaking exciting. That was the most like, moment ever. So, and that's what definitely drew me to this brand, was that first unboxing. Like the high I got from it was like it was such a blast. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my CSale bags. So my very first CSale bag was the Forest Green Large Poppy. She is beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's fabulous, she's wonderful. This bag, this color had not come out on the website yet, so this was brand new color that was premiering during the CSale. So you could not purchase this bag on the website. I believe you can now. I'm pretty sure you can get this exact bag on the website now. I'm not certain though. So yeah, this was a very exciting first open for me. If you guys want to see the video, I'll link it down below. All my CSale videos I'll link down below, but this was the first one. My first video had quite a few unboxings kind of combined into one because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do these videos at the time. So yeah, this one is in the first video. The second bag that I got, so my first CSale, I got this, I checked out, and then I popped back in and I grabbed a medium metro. Now the medium metro style didn't really work for me, so I did trade that bag, and I did trade it for something I really do love. But I tried to make it work for me and it did not. So if you want to see that, it's in that video that I was telling you about that's in the same video as this one, and that one was in the color Sugar, which it was such a squishy, luscious bag. It was such a wonderful feeling of a bag. I just didn't vibe with the color, and the style just didn't, I couldn't fit what I wanted to in it. So, oh, hey ma'am, here's Elvira. Say hi, guys. Okay, so second CSale. Second CSale, I had my mind made up. I wanted a mini tote backpack. That's all I wanted. That's all I cared about. And then I was like, they kept talking about festivals for some reason. The admins kept dropping the word festival. I said, something's got to be special about the festival. I don't know what it is, but maybe they just had a crap ton of them in stock, and so they were just kind of, you know, subliminally messaging us to tell us to get them. But I got the mango. It's a beautiful bag. I really enjoy this color. I have paired it with some really cute outfits, so I am very happy that I was able to get this bag. It may not be that exciting of a color to you guys, but for me, I was very happy with this color. I like the fabric. It's beautiful. This one was a super sweet deal too. I believe this was $39 maybe during the CSale. So I'm telling you guys, the prices are sickening. You're gonna go nuts when you see how cheap these bags are. It's so freaking awesome. So yeah, festival is, I wanted to see this style in person, try it out, and because it is a smaller bag, but it's so cute and I love it very much. So happy I was able to get this, but I was very bummed because like I told you guys, the website glitched and my address would not go in, and I was like stressing out for 3 minutes at my desk, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And then by then the tote jumped out and I was so sad. So that was a bummer, but then they had another CSale about 2 months later and I scored one. So my next CSale, I was able to get 4 bags. Super exciting for me. I did have my heart immediately set on getting a mini tote backpack, which I did in Lagoon. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know I'm obsessed with the bluey greens, and so I was so happy to get this bag. It is very similar to forest green, but it's not the same. So I'm totally fine with the fact that I have both colors. I have quite a few actually in Lagoon and forest green now. And all the other blues and greens I love. Boreal, oh, I love it. So here's the mini tote backpack. It's super cute. I love it so much. Again, video will be linked down below of this. So I was so happy I scored this. In the same purchase, I also got a mini bucket, or a small bucket bag. And I love bucket bags, and they are very cheap during the CSale as well. So if you have your mind on thinking about a bucket bag, buy one. I believe it was $39, which is insane. And I got a color that didn't exist and still does not exist on the website. This is Key Lime. She's beautiful. She's one of my favorite bags that I own. She is very Frankenstein-esque. I am obsessed with this bag. It's so squishy and beautiful. I love it so much. So this was probably the most exciting CSale score yet. So very happy with this bag. Then I hopped back on and I said, you know what I don't have yet? I don't have a small koala. Boom. I got the Cobalt small koala. She is so adorable. I love this bag so much. Didn't expect to. Thought it was going to be too small for me. It is a smaller bag, so I don't take too much. I usually use this one when I go to the grocery store if I'm just going for a quick little to the store, because I can just toss my wallet and my phone in there and I'm good to go. But yeah, I was excited to try the small koala. The koala is a very popular style. I have a large that I've had for quite a while. Don't have a medium yet. Small was on my radar when the small came out, and then I decided during the CSale to let PLG decide the color for me. That's another thing. If you're really enjoying a style but you just can't decide on the color, let PLG decide for you during the CSale, because that's the best way to do it. So that's what I did here, and I was very happy with what they sent me. I do have a Cobalt in the small Sloan, or medium, do they call it the medium? The smaller version of the Sloan. I call it the baby Sloan, but and I also have it in the large zip tote. So Cobalt is a definite winner for me. Love it very much. And then the last bag that I got in the CSale, I wasn't super excited about because I already have it in the large koala and I prefer it in the koala, but I did score a Raindrop in Foxglove. She's a pretty bag. I just don't reach for her. I have not yet used this bag. And it was a little bit more expensive of a bag to get during the CSale, and it was, I did this CSale in 3 transactions. So mini tote backpack and the small bucket were in 1 transaction. Then I went back in, got the koala. Then I went back in, and they still had these, and I couldn't resist, so I just threw it in my thing because I love the Raindrop, especially the large Raindrop. This is my favorite style bag, maybe. It's in my top 4. I do have a video about my top 4 bags, and a Raindrop is in it in a different color. So I was hoping to score a color I was going to use. I might maybe DIY this in some way or trade it. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not saying that I'd like to trade with you, because no, I do not want to do that. But yeah, so she might make an appearance on Treat perhaps. That's the other thing that's awesome about the Insiders group, is they are very supportive of different avenues of being able to get PLG, not just through the website. So they do have quite a few BST groups on Facebook. So if you get a bag that you don't love during the CSale, you can always pop it up in a BST. But PLG also has what's called Treat, T-R-E-E-T. And that's basically like Mercari, eBay, Poshmark, you know, that kind of thing, just for Portland leather. So it is backed by PLG, and it's just a safe way to do a sale. So yeah, I think I went over everything I can think of, and I was excited to show my bags again because I love them so much. I can't wait to see what I get tomorrow, because I have my eye on at least one, but I have 3 in mind total. So I'm gonna go back into the Facebook group as soon as I log off, and I'm gonna double check things, see if they're on the list, see the prices, get my list made. Like I said, you want to be prepared for this because it will be over before you know it. A lot of people say like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be at work, or oh, I'm gonna be this. Go to the bathroom real quick, just because literally it's gonna be 5 minutes tops when you get in and get out, and it's over. So it's not like you need, you know, 20 minutes to, no. Just go, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna and then come back. And if you work with me and you see this and you're wondering what I'm doing at 7 o'clock, I am going to the bathroom. Yes, that's right. You know, I had my coffee and I needed a bathroom break, so don't judge me. And if you get in trouble from your boss for taking my advice, I'm so sorry, but literally it's gonna take less than 5 minutes. You could probably go to the bathroom before you finish checking out. So you could go to the bathroom and check out at the same time. Whatever works for you, but have fun, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope that my advice works for you. Come back and comment on the video after you've checked out. Let me know what you got. I'm really excited to see what everyone got. That's also one of the most fun parts of the CSale, is just seeing what everybody got when they start unboxing their stuff and posting the pictures and talking about all the new colors that they got, and like everybody wanting to, you know, getting excited about them coming to the website and that kind of stuff. So my biggest hope for the CSale is, and let's see if I can predict this correctly, because I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I know there's 2 brown suedes coming in the fall, and I'm really hoping that this CSale is going to be the debut of at least one of them, and I really hope that I'm one of the people that gets one. So fingers crossed that whatever I get comes in a brown suede. That's my prediction for this CSale. I'm very hopeful. I'm very hopeful that that's going to happen. So super excited. Can't wait. I will be back, obviously, if I score anything, to make a video about what I scored. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love y'all. Have fun during the sale. Bye.